Cheers, Coogan Cassius for IFLTV. We're at Greenwood and Negus Fitness Academy. Have I got that right?
Boxing and fitness.
Boxing and fitness and
Yeah,
just...
so whatever it is. Everybody, anything and anything's welcome here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're open to the world, open to the public. So.
Right, well, listen, let's backtrack probably, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, I was here. And everything was good, everything was kind of positive, on track. You was going out to Ventura for your fight that would have been this week. We've seen some of your kind of social posts about what's happened. So just give us a breakdown of
Absolutely gutted. We were absolutely flying over there. If you do know me well enough, you know I've got a bad hip. I've got an replacement hip, but it hasn't really stopped me doing what I'm doing. But now what it's done, it's overcompensated on the knee. So obviously the knee's gone there, but also I've torn a bit, like not complete, but I've torn the ligament in my knee now. So it's kind of ruined everything now. But I think what it is really, it's I don't know. I think it's just a thingy. I think it's just a warning. It's over now, mate. I think it's run its course now, and you know me, everything was always the last fight. It's like, it's the last fight. It's going to be the last fight. And perhaps this is the hardest fight now for me. It's made me realise it's over. It's over. Oh, come on, I said it before my kid. I'm 55 now. I've gone to the well a few times. You know what I mean? I've probably gone to the well. And it's probably bone dry by now. But it's made me realise it's time to call it a day completely. You know what I mean? It is. You know what I mean? Even if I've got the knee done, I think it's. You know, let me get out and I'm still on the top kind of thing. You know what I mean? You know, I'd like to think I've still got quite a credible name out there. You know what I mean? You know, and it's just made me realise the pain. You know, it's a really weird thing. If anybody's had any problems with their knees and stuff, it's not like. You know, it's not like a punch in the mouth pain. It's just like a dull ache. You know, when the bone rubs on bone, and you know, we tried this, we tried that. You know what I mean? Painkillers, and listen. I can't even walk properly. You know what I mean? I don't think I could win a game of hopscotch at the moment. So we just have to go and we're going to try perhaps do something else now. Right? Scrap. I think Connect 4 could be a good one. Mind you, I'd cheat you that as well. You know what I mean? I don't like losing anything. So, but yeah, it's just trying to get my head around it at the moment. You know. We always knew it's going to come a time where it ends, but being forced to end, But I think, again, perhaps it's the best thing for me, do you know what I'm saying? It's not, again, who am I kidding? Come on, mate, I'm 55. Listen, I've still got my good looks and my personality to fall back on, so I won't starve, will I?
Well, you've got your good looks, so it's about your personality.
I would have gone the other way round, actually. I've got an head like a robber's dog. But, no, just a bit gutted, to be honest with you. Again, it's really weird because, you know, listen, how long you know me, all I've ever done, and listen, all I've ever done is fight. And I fight, good, bad, ugly, whatever, you know, and I said before, you know, I mean, give me a little bit of respect. Respect is due here, please, come on. I'm not saying I was the best out there, but I'd always, you know, probably one of the toughest. I like to think that when I go, they'd like to say, like, you know, one tough fucker. I'll have that one, you know what I mean? They're not always the best thing, but ain't always the most sensiblest thing, is it? Loyal and tough, I'd like to have said, but, you know what I mean? As you see, man, I'm just still a bit like kind of confused by it all still, you know what I mean? So, but listen, we've just got to sit back and just see where it rolls now, so what do I do?
Right, how brave can I get with the questions?
Come on, mate, you don't normally
hang on, what's your reach? I don't want you. Right, there's a couple of things I want to just say quite honestly to you. I think with yourself and listening to you speak 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think where nature has taken its course, if you like, that needed to happen because say you won this fight this week, then you win again, and then okay, so maybe in your brain you're kind of ticking things off, but look, I can't speak on behalf of a fighter, but I suppose time catches up, whether it's father time, whatever they call it, catches up at the point. So sometimes things like that, you need saving from yourself as well. Is that a fair comment?
100%, mate. I mean, listen, you can get away with murder, but you're right, mate. You're right. You know, I've got to listen. You know, I needed it to happen. I think. You know what I mean? Because it's made me realise it is over. Everything hurts, mate. Everything. And I can be honest with you now. It's done now. It is over. I promise you, it's over. And it's like I'm just getting my head around it now. But it's like everything just hurts when you train. It hurts. Things you have to do. Things like where before things were so easy, you have to do like double the amount of this, or it's harder to do that. You can't do this, you can't do that, and it's just, you know, I mean, it's just made me realise, you know, I mean this, yeah, I probably need it. It's better for me to happen this way than for me to get, say, you know, I looked into this Mark O'Neill, tough boy, and I said to him, that's why I went away, actually spoke to him, I'll give him your fair dues, that's why I went away to train, because I knew he was a tough fella, so give him his dues, you know what I mean, but he was never going to beat me, and I don't mean that, you know, I'm going to see him Saturday, we shake hands, I said, well, get a picture, all that old stuff, so he never beat me in a million years, just because of my mindset, but it's just made me realise, it don't matter how strong my mind is, my body ain't that strong no more, you know what I mean, you know, I've got to have my hip done, I was supposed to have my hip done about 4.5 years ago, it hurts, you know, I can't even sleep properly, and then my knee's gone. So it just makes me, you know, I said before, I said I wouldn't even win an hopscotch fucking race at the moment. So, but it is, you know, you are right, you know what I mean? It is, I needed it, and it's made me realise, bang, it's over. And this, I just, you know what I need to do? Concentrate at the gym. You know, we've got some good things happening in the gym. You know what I mean? While we're on this month, we're looking for sponsors for the gym. You know what I mean? We're picking up. So anybody who fancies sponsoring the gym, you know, jump on board. You know where we are, 401 Eastwood Road, Rayleigh. You know that one, don't you?
Big up.
Big up, big up, big up. You know, there's a couple of people I like to thank. There's, you know, come out the blue. I can't say they are because they didn't want their names mentioned. But if this fella's watching, and I'll see you, and I said I'll take you for lunch, come out the blue, and it made me realise that perhaps I wasn't such an arsehole in the end. Because a couple of top people come out and helped me out, you know, with a couple of quid for me training camp. And I was so shocked. One of them come out the blue, and I was so shocked. It took me 2 days to get my head around it. And it made me realise that, perhaps, you know, the people that have got nicely so have got behind me. I was so shocked, and it was so nice. And it was like, you know, I mean, I'm forever grateful because it made me realise that I have paid my dues, and it's nice to think that perhaps I'm respected, you know what I mean? Not like, oh, but just say, he's all right, Dom, you know what I mean? He's, you know what I mean? You know, listen, you know, I quiet down a hell of a lot. I had to anyway, you know, there's only one way I was going. But, you know, again, I feel I've got to say thank you to Joe, like my other half, like, you're coming to the engagement party, ain't you?
I'm there.
You better, mate, you all right? Nice little envelope with a few quid in the go, you know, but just saying, she puts up with a hell of a lot, she does, you know what I mean? I'm very misunderstood, and I'm afraid she doesn't get me sometimes. And I said to her before, don't ever think I'll take you for granted. It's just, you know, it's just me, it ain't there. I'm not very stable, am I? And that's just putting it as I can do, you know what I mean? And she puts up with a lot, and I'm forever, thank you, Joe, for putting up with me. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? And it's like, and again, Bella, you know, my daughter, she made me a better person. She made me such a better man. I'm forever grateful. I'm not going to sit here and rattle off loads and loads of people's names, but it ain't about that. It's just, I just want to put things right and just say, look, it's over. And I appreciate you coming here, spending your time. And it's like, I need to concentrate at the gym now. We've got some, you know, good talent coming through now, and perhaps I just need to show them my areas of my way. You know, and that's it. It's the only way forward now, ain't it? So, you know, go back to doing what I do. Hopefully I'll get back doing a bit of work with the lads again, with Man, with Ian McAllister. Ian's always been so good to me. Like, I've worked with him, no one known 30 years, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I like to think I'm tried and tested there. And it, you know, it's just time to perhaps draw a line underneath that chapter.
Right, here's the second part of my of my comments. One thing that really baffles me about the way you think about things, that so for myself, I'd known about you since I was about 17, 18 years old, which is a long time ago now. I'm 44, so this is a few years obviously before I met you. But what does baffle me, and I'll be honest with you, is that, like, I know a lot of people. I'm not saying that. Obviously, people know I'm a complete hard nut. Obviously, double hard. No, but I know loads of people, especially around our area, etc., and I've never heard anyone either discredit you, disrespect you, or I've never heard it. I've never anyone question you as a person, as what you stood for over the years. I've never heard anyone say that. So when you say put some, like, you want that kind of people to put respect on them, I don't see anything different. You may see things different, but I've never seen that. And, like, challenge me, anyone out there that's ever had anything bad or negative to say about Dom Negus.
Do you know what? I think that's more to do with my low self-esteem and my low kind of, you know, listen, I think a lot of it's to do with my daughter, really, because once she came, I wanted to be like her kind of her hero, and then it just didn't kind of work out that way, did it? But she got me, mate. You fucking got me.
Yeah, but I'm being serious
though.
Dom, listen, I know good people around here, yeah? It's not my thing, but, like, I'm in a world of boxing, I ain't a boxer, but I know good people. And your name has been fucking strong for like 3-4 decades where I know, and I know no one's ever said anything fucking bad about you.
I think it's more to do with me. It's more to do with me. Listen, in the right world, I would have been a world champion, had the big house, the cars and things, but where I was so militant, I messed everything up. The trouble I've got myself in, I've messed me I've opened my mouth, or I put myself in positions, right? And I just wanted things. I thought things would have been different. That was all, and that's why I've got this kind of, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just think, you know, I don't know. I thought things would have been different. That was all, you know. I'll be honest with you, and it's not I'm asking. I don't ask for money, but I'm struggling at the moment. People think I've got this gym and that. I put every penny I've got into this gym, every penny, and it's hard. Listen, anybody that knows that got a gym, you don't make money. You don't make money from a gym. You can work a gym. You know, you see the thing. You know what I like is like the Sundays here. We've got my friend Paul Lincoln. You know, little old Paul. He's such a good. He comes up here. We have such a laugh, and we have like. We got a kid there called Toby, and you know, like Keegan, who done the pads. Keegan's only 16. He might not be. Ask Kilbrook. He took Kel on the pads out. I go only mucking. He said, "Fuck, that kid's good. He's only 16." I said, "You give him another 5. He's a bit more experienced. He'd be up there, great trainer." And that's what I'm looking at now. But I just thought things would be different. So I beat myself up every day. You know what I mean? You know, certain situations here ain't good. It's like, you know, everyone's struggling for money at the moment. But it's just like, you know, I wasn't being funny with the sponsors. We could do with a couple of decent sponsors here that want to actually come and work with us here. You know, that want to help us with the talent, with the see what we're doing here. You know, and it's hard because, again, that's why I think things, I don't know, perhaps I'm too hard on myself. You know, and I do get that a lot. You know? But there's sometimes, you know what it is, sometimes it's easier to deal with the pain than it is the happiness. Because normally when something happy and nice comes along, normally think was waiting to something to fuck that up anyway, ain't there? Because it don't never last that long anyway. Well, not with me, it don't. And do you know what it's called? It's called self-sabotaging. And I do that to everything I've had. In my relationship, I do with Joe sometimes, things are going great, then I'll say something I shouldn't say, or I'll do something I shouldn't do. You know what I mean? And it's me. It's me. It's me, and I know that, and that's why perhaps I'm a bit hard on myself. But it's just, and again, all I ever wanted was my daughter to be proud of me. That's the maddest thing, because, you know, if I can be half the man my dad was, I'm all right. Because my dad was all right, he was proper. No, he wasn't doing this, wasn't that. He's just an hard grafting geezer that paved the way for me and my brother to have a nice life. You know what I mean? And it's kind of, but me, I've kind of been one of them people. If there was a table there won't be a corner on it because I've cut it. I'm trying to cut every corner I did, and you realise you can't do that because there ain't no free lunches in this world, is there? And that's the price I have to pay. So,
I know you're saying like right now you feel like this is done with, but closure's a different thing, isn't it?
So I had this new drink, by the way. It's a new drink. Before
you could have done this at the end. I was right getting into this conversation.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have a little bit of this. You can have a little bit of this.
Look, this is Kevin Greenwood, by the way. They've done that on. Look.
Yeah. We've got to try this. It's mineral water, and it's an energy mineral water. Okay. Raf, it ain't half good. I'm not just trying to plug it. I was just going to open it actually.
Plug it if you want.
No, it's really good. Try it, and if it ain't no good, tough shit. Yeah. But just try it. Honest, just try it. It's out. It's coming out. Look it up. This Raf. It ain't half good.
Like poster boy for it.
I've got this one here. Look, I did have one open anyway. Look, it's really good. This one's citrus flavour.
Raf.
It's a clitoris flavour. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know, mate.
Citrus, I hope you said.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Citrus flavour. So it's my favourite.
You just said clitoris flavour.
That's my favourite.
Citrus, by the way, everyone.
Citrus.
That's what you meant. Take your mind out the gutter, people.
I said, that's what I think you've got to employ me. I think you should employ me. Even if I just carry your bags or something.
No, you'd get us cancelled within a week.
I know. I just can't help myself.
First interview you do, literally, we're done.
He's just been kicking off.
We're finished.
What they rolling about the floor? Well, apparently weren't happy what he said, but you know, yeah. Listen, it's end of that.
But my question was to you: how far are you away from complete closure? Like, this has only happened in the last week or two.
Yeah, no, but it's me that's playing up now. I've come back, realised I'm in the stuck with a couple of things. You know what I mean? Obviously, I've spent money I shouldn't. Listen, anybody that's ever boxed will tell you that. Ticket money goes, this, you've got to get this back. You think, I'll get paid for that, and also bang. So that's gone. So I think, okay, then I've got to run around and, let's get back on track. But no, as for the boxing, it's like, obviously, because Kevin's fighting this weekend. So I still go to the show, I show my face, then people will see me, they know I ain't put in a quick. Listen, one thing about, me, if I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight. That's the easy bit. It's the shit that goes with it. Again, and it's really it's just it's the mental side of things. It's the amount of people that will see them great gym fighters in the gym, they look $1 million. The day before the fight, they fall to pieces. And that ain't their fault. It's just sometimes they just can't handle it. And so, excuse me, but I just realised that for me, I've got to be honest with you. When we pulled out the fight last Saturday or Sunday, and I said, look, and I started talking to Adam Bailey, and said, look, and I was going, you can't even walk across the bloody ring, mate. Don't be stupid. This is stupid now. Now, we've got lovely beach out there. Anybody can. I couldn't even walk there. It's about 400 metres away. You know what I mean? Because it was hurting. So he's going, hey, you couldn't fight like that. And plus, because it's in a trigon, there's more grappling, but eating and holding and things like that. So it's a bit more difficult. So yeah. So then that was out the window, that one. So it's on. And I don't know. It's just I don't know. Perhaps I need to take up tiddlywinks or something, or I would do darts. But imagine I got the hump with a dart. So nah. But snooker, nah, no good at that. But no, we'll find something to do. We're fine. But listen, I'll get my thing with the gym now, won't I? So I'll just concentrate on the people we've got here. We've got some good lads coming through. And, listen, I'll get back with that, So I'll still, so I'll put everything I've got into this. So listen, not so it's got to work, because it is working. It is working, which is good. And we've got a great, obviously we work here and we've got the calf there. It works so well together, So what more can I ask for? So,
All right. Well, look, we shall be back. We're going to give it a few weeks, and we'll be back, and we'll see where your head is.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. No, I just appreciate it. And it's just, again, got to thank everybody that's been on the journey. You know what I mean? This has been a hell of a journey. It's like 30-something years I've been fighting. I had my first fight, I think, 20. So that's like 35 years, 19, so it's 36 years I've fought. And I've nearly had a fight every year now. But, it's like, no one can ever say, about facing your fears. This, I've done all that, but it's just seems to be a lot more than most people's, you know what I mean? So, but we're getting there,
Everything does happen for a reason.
I really hope so.
It does. I'm a believer of that.
No, I really hope so. And if it don't, drink Raff, it ain't half good.
He's trying to get himself on the can of that, that's what it is.
It could be, mate. No,
your head wouldn't fit on the fucking can of that,
I don't know that. Why don't I have a bald one on now? You know what I mean? Like a good-looking bald bloke. I don't know if he look like me. I mean, it'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it looks like more like Zeus, ain't it? I look like Moses, but you know what I mean? But well, I don't know if I'd say that, but I mean, it's like, both, I don't know, do I? So, but I'm been a religious man and all, so.
Dominic Negus, much appreciate your time. We will be back. We're gonna kind of. I feel like talking for you helps you as well. Whether you're doing your own stuff on your social media.
To you, I mean, it's really weird. Certain people I talk to, it's like when we go back so far. Not that you make me. How do I put it? Not you make me tell the truth, but you make me answer my own questions. Yeah. You answer me a question, I think, I'm bloody thinking that. You make me answer my own questions, and that's what we try and do. We're all trying to answer our own questions in the first place, ain't we? So
maybe I'll get you to interview me one day.
Mate, that'd be amazing. I mean, listen, I'm hoping to do some work with the BKB. They're on about me doing a bit of media stuff, like the pre-fight stuff and in the training camps and stuff. I've got something going on with Liam Gavin.
Yeah, I know Liam Gavin.
He wants to come do like sit down, an in-depth kind of thing. So and the good thing with Liam, he ain't worried about the past. Like people say, keep talking about your past, and that's done. You know what I mean? I do. But don't get me wrong, if you don't know the past and you don't know what the future's going to hold, but then also it just makes me realise I have to remember the past sometimes, because when I do get my pram still, I remember what happened in the past, and it slows me down. I need that. It stops me sometimes, because I don't want to go back to how I used to be. But if I was to go back, it'd be for a bloody good reason, because then I realise what comes back You know what I mean? So I always remember that. When you start learning about yourself, if someone's going to upset us, it's got to be for a good reason. If I was going to go how I used to be, then it'd be for a good reason, and I'll be prepared for the consequences. But at the moment, I'm quite happy doing as long as no one goes.
Try not to do that, for fuck's sake.
No. But what I'm saying, yeah, but people, not everybody knows.
I know, but
yeah, no, of course not. But as long as no one goes near me and my family, like Joe and like Bella, then I'm sweet. You know what I mean? Just you know, I said before, my dream is to live in a little village in Tuscany where I bruise your up in the mountains, and all of a sudden you walk past with your little girl, and you'll see me with a brand like smock on, filling up the pasta in the shells or sweeping up and going, Dom, what are you doing here? I said, no one knows me here. Because people go, you'll be bored. I said, I bloody well wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd be quite happy sleeping my balcony, sitting there watching the world go past. You know, listen, you know, you said before, I've got a million stories. And the thing with my stories, they're all the truth, mate. You know, when you sit there, people talking a load of old shit, you know, all my stories are the truth. Because you're bound to know someone that I've bumped into along the way. But, yeah, so it's just time to just say, listen, guys, thanks for supporting us. And it's over. Let's get on with something else now. I've got to face the music now. I've got to realise I'm 55. I've had a bloody good run. Got out the top. Got all my faculties. Some of them didn't have them in the first place. But you know, still got me good looks, my personality. Let's roll on to the next chapter.
Dominic Negus, much appreciate your time, and yeah, drink this drink.
It is on the tin.
Clitoris flavour. No, citrus.
It's vitamins, electrolytes, and minerals. This isn't an energy drink. This is a mineral. And I'm not just saying it. Come down to Cafe and try one. I've got to say, they're nuts. They're really nice, actually. So you know when you're trying to punch something, you think that tastes like shit. It's really nice because I only drink fizzy water or double espressos. So that's yeah, Rave. Was it Raff? Is that Raff?
Roth.
I don't know. I can't even spell. Can't even read properly. I've got 3 books. And I can't
it's Roth, isn't it? Or Raff.
Well, Raff. Yeah, Raff. The Raff of Zeus. Yeah. The Raff of Zeus. You know, enough of that. So it's working. It's working.
Clearly working. Dom, thank you very much, and we'll catch up soon. All right.